Make sure moderators can support. Hello. I'm on live. I'm hoping I could be able to get more viewers later so we can chit chat like the last time. I'm in the mood for a chit chat tonight. My little girl could not shut the door. So, hello, one viewer. Good evening. PHL Phil Queen. Are you from, what's that, Philadelphia? Phil Queen. Hi, Amalia. Tonight, I would like to talk about my cancer. So I did put in my, I uploaded a video before about how I found out about the cancer, but did not really tell you guys. It was already stage 4.
Mommy,
when
what
I,
is this?
I don't know. Ask Daddy. I'm pretty sure Daddy knows it. I think it's from Daddy's tool. Give it to Daddy. Shut the door, please. So, I did mention that when we found out, it was already on stage 4, but did not really disclose about where my cancer cells have already traveled. I'm gonna have to shut the door. Hi, Barbie girl. I shut the door. The kids don't know how to shut the door. When they open the door in somebody else's door, they just, forget about it. Hello, Marie. So anyways, yeah. My cancer has been, it's so already all over me. When thank you, Barbie girl. Thank you. When we found out about the cancer, and we did, they had me do MRI, CT scan, and brain MRI, I think it was. Yeah, brain MRI, CT scan, and there's another one, bone scan. Thank you, beauty. Hello, Trina. Oh my goodness, 32 people. Thank you, girls. I love you guys. Oh, before I start, I'm going to tell you guys, this is something very, very new to me. I mean, I started the channel when I found out that I have breast cancer, because to make a journal and to see what are stuff that are working for me maybe would help others too. And did not know that you could actually make money here in YouTube. So I did not, that was something that was brought to my attention by a friend of mine. And because I was so excited telling her that my subscribers are already in 3,000, and I was so happy about it. That means more people are watching me, and more people are interested about, about my journey, and probably could be able to help out in their journey too. But she told me that their YouTube has what is that? Monetization, where you can make money from ads. So if you if you guys see my ads in my videos, if you're not in a hurry, yeah, thank you, Amalia. Monetization, yeah. Monetization, that's right. So if you're not in a hurry, you know, just go ahead and let it play. It will help me. Actually, it was like she set it up. She set my that monetization up like probably almost a week ago, and she showed me that I already made $20 in the last 2 days, and I was like, seriously, that's $20. I mean, 2 days, $20. I mean, if it keeps on going, that's gonna be an additional 300 in our pocket every single day. But she told me that um, Barbie girl, 1999. What is that? There's a 1999 here. See, I don't know any. Barbie, did you just give me a 1999? Thank you. My goodness, this thing is so new to me. It's a super chat. Oh, thank you, Barbie girl. Thank you so much. Hey, this is my baby girl. This is my baby girl. That's my baby girl.
I have an apple
You
sandwich.
say thank you.
Thank you. We have an apple sandwich.
And where were we? Yeah, if you're not in a hurry and watching my video, just go ahead and watch those ads. We'll add up. See, we I do have the GoFundMe, but the GoFundMe, well, I really don't have a place to. That's the reason why I'm always putting a description. And I'm putting it in the description to share because I don't have any other place to put the GoFundMe thing, and less people are seeing it. So it's it's picking up, but it's still slow, but it's okay. You know, it's okay. Because Steph, me and my husband, we get disability each month. It's just very hard to uh, finance all the supplements that me and him needs every month. But we get by, guys. We get by. You guys don't have to donate. Um, Thank you, Beauty. Beauty by Yaya. So we get by. It helps putting the video in YouTube. But you know, like what the Bible says. I'm not sure for anybody that believes in the Bible as the word of God. What the Bible says, those sparrows out there, they were being fed every single day, and God has been taking good care of them. What more us humans? You know, what more us? God loves us very much, and He's not going to forsake us. He's not going to leave us hanging. If you show faith, if you show that you believe that He's going to, if you're going to, like what it says, if you're going to show that you have faith, strong faith, no way, no way that God is going to um, keep you hanging and leave you astray. So yeah, I mean, for people that supports, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Of course, very, very much. But prayers are very nice too. All the people we have, we, as what I said in the video that I hid because it's very controversial. Even if we have different faith, you know, we have different religions here in YouTube. If we're going to talk about religion, it's going to take a whole day, and nobody's going to get a no, nobody's going to, what do you call this, we're not going to be in the same page. But we all believe that there's God, and that we're going to settle, you know, because there's really big person up there, and that's no doubt. But anyways, thank you so much, Amaya. Thank you. Um, yeah, when I first got diagnosed, I did feel after they opened up the mass and blood, the blood traveled all over my body. That's when I started pain in my bones, all over my shoulders, my back, my ribs, that I had not really felt before they opened me up. So I had a feeling because cancer travels through blood. So when they opened that mass up and that blood got out of that mass and they stitched me up again. Hang on, what?
Don't let them see that I'm naked.
Oh, no, I'm not going to let them see you're naked. She's changing her pants. She said, don't let them see I'm naked. Okay, so they stitched me up. That's when I started feeling bone pains. And I never felt those bone pains before, except for the L4 that I've had for probably a long time already because my L4 almost, it was almost fractured. But anyways, they found lesions in both my lungs, both lower lobes of my lungs, and they found lesions, scattered lesions in my spinal cord that I really have a very good feeling, a strong feeling. It's because that got worse because they opened me up, and I have lesion in my skull right here in this area. I have lesion over here, and it does hurt sometimes. And of course, the main tumor in my breast, it's my right breast. It's right behind the nipple, and I have lesions in my sternum, right here, the bone in the middle that connects the back, the ribs. I have lesions in in my ribs too, both the back and the front. So the one that they had to really fix immediately was my L4 because it was about to fracture, and my doctor said if we're not going to do anything about it, that I'm going to be paralyzed. They set me up for a radiation for my L4 for the pain and hopefully to kill the cancer. And the first session, it was fine, but I felt fatigue. Second session, I was, thank you, flower petal. And second was not very good. I was very, very, very weak. The second session of the radiation. The third session, I went to the radiation clinic, but to let them know I'm gonna quit because I really can't. My body can't. I always listen to my body, guys, and I suggest you guys too. And that's the reason why I was able to stay alive up to this point because I always listen to my body. If your body says no and you're struggling, stop. I don't care if it's chemo. I don't care if it's radiation. If your body is struggling, that's an indication your body does not like what they're doing. And that's me. And that's me. So I didn't care. I told the doctor I'm gonna have to stop. I'm not gonna take any more radiation because I'm struggling really bad. And right then in that clinic, he didn't let me go home. He said maybe there's something that we could do. Let me go ahead and look at your scans again, my last scan, and he checked my L4. It was actually cool because he showed me how he was looking at that the result, the scan images. It was really cool because they can actually rotate the images, seeing every angle of your spinal cord. And he showed me that I was a very good candidate of vertebral vertebroplasty. Vertebroplasty. So he set me up for a surgery. It's vertebroplasty, guys. Some That's something that you might want to check if you have some issues like mine. Mine was my my bone, my backbone, the inside of my backbone was already ruined, eaten by cancer. So what they did, the vertebroplasty, they cleaned it up, killed the cancer all over the sides of the area, and then they injected, they put a balloon inside that area that they cleaned, and then after that they injected a cement in that balloon. So that means that my bone, the inside of my bone, has a cement. So it's for it to avoid the fracture. So you know what? Immediately, right after that surgery, because I was having a lot of pain on my L4. I was using cane whenever I walk. It was so hard to lay down on a bed, so hard to get up on a bed. And after that surgery, it's called vertebroplasty, and sometimes they call it kyphoplasty. I don't know the difference, but it's either kyphoplasty or vertebroplasty. So after that, it just like nothing happened. I was able to walk, get up, like no more pain, zero pain. Actually, the next day I was fine. The only thing that I was feeling was the pain from the like a soreness, not really pain, but the soreness from the surgery itself. Not so. But that's something that, you know, if you know anybody that has back pain or issues with their backbone and did not want the radiation or whatever, that's something that you guys can check. The surgeon is going to find out if you're if you're a good candidate for that. So they would do scans. Thank you, Mary King. Thank you. So yeah, that's something that we can do. When it comes to pain, because somebody has asked me about pain, having a stage 4 breast cancer. Thank you, Barbie girl. Yep, hit that like button. Just keep on hitting that like button. So when it comes to pain, I would like to talk about pain. When I first got diagnosed, November 2020, I was in I was buried in pain. My whole body was in pain. As what I was telling you guys, I was almost bedridden. I could not be able to get up without the help of somebody. And same thing with just going to the bathroom. I need somebody to always help me, assist me to go anywhere in the house. But with with everything that I took, and everything that I did kind of help with the pain. I'm gonna tell you guys, you know, aside from the supplements that I did try, I was also taking the hormone blocker, and it was tamoxifen. The name of that hormone blocker before was tamoxifen, and I was also doing the coffee enema. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, or are you guys familiar with coffee enema? So my what do you call this? My mother-in-law. Is the pain more from the cancer itself or the treatments? The pain was more on the cancer, all cancer pains that I was feeling before. I felt every bit of pain that I should be feeling from the cancer being spread all over my body. I felt the pain on my skull. I felt she want to be cute.
I want to tell you something. Can I tell them?
Oh, she said she want to tell you guys something. What is it? What is it?
It's something. It's a secret.
Well, I'm talking to them. Maybe we can talk about your secret later.
No, you want to do it right now.
But anyways, I felt every bit of pain. I felt the lesion in my skull. That hurts. I felt the lesion on my sternum, my ribs most especially. It was so hard to breathe because when you breathe, those ribs move, and that hurts. It's all about cancer, really, because the only treatment that I had before was tamoxifen, and that's not going to cause me pain. It would cause you tiredness. The tamoxifen, the hormone blocker, the side effects for that was tiredness, fatigue. But it's all about the cancer. It's all cancer pain, and just slowly, bit by bit, they just went away. And right now, at this point, thank you, veteran. And right now, at this point, um, hi, Groovy and Sylvia.
Hi, Groovy.
The name of my surgeon, I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm very bad at remembering names. I'm gonna have to look it up. Um, the surgeon that did what? The opening of my mass, or the one that did kyphoplasty?
Mommy want to tell them something.
Hang on.
Please.
But you're not saying it. You said it's a secret.
It's gonna be. My secret's gonna be. It's gonna be what's your problem, Mister?
Well, anyways, the surgeon that did the kyphoplasty, his name sounds very foreign. But I can look it up in my chart. He was a very good doctor, very good doctor. He was very thorough. What did the pain feel like all over your body? Was it sharp and shooting, throbbing, sore? Can you describe it, Danielle? The pain, the pain, the pain was it's all of the above of what you said. Mostly in my bones. In the bones, it felt burning pain, especially when in my spinal cord when I lay down on my back. Whenever those lesions touches the bed, it felt like it's burning, like throbbing, burning pain, like something's being, when you touch the when you touch a fire and it burns, it felt like that, but it's inside your body, that pain. So that's pretty bad pain, right? And I also, hello sis, I would love to pray for you. Healing. Oh, thank you, Anne Marie. God is able. How can I see all the chat? Because it only pops up and I missed visible. There you go. I missed the other the surgeon that did the begin that did the it begins with the letter vertebroplasty. Yeah, Sylvia, please send me a message. I would love for you to have that doctor that did the I could not even say it, vertebroplasty to me. She's a very good doctor, explains everything, and will let you know. He would answer every question. He's been doing this surgery for 30 years. And I'm not sure if you know where I'm located. I'm here well, I live in Oklahoma, but our place is right there at the boundary between Oklahoma and Arkansas. So I go to Arkansas Hospital. So this doctor goes to Mercy Hospital. in Arkansas. Very, very good doctor. So I would really recommend, if you would like to have your loved ones checked, or whoever that, or you, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's a very good doctor. Yeah. So I'm okay. Sylvia, my friend is in a lot of pain. He's in a. It is a. It is a he doctor. What is the name of the hospital? I can call you. You have enough to do. Oh no, it's okay. I mean, I can. All I have to do is pull up my Mercy portal, and I could be able to see his name over there. We'll give you his information, even the contact number, that will save you time from researching. Um, I will give you all the information. If your friend is in pain, that if he's a good candidate of the vertebroplasty, I can guarantee you, right after the surgery, that pain, all that pain that I had, the nerve pains, the bone pains, and the muscles around them, around the area, it went away like it's magic. It went away. So that actually got me started into doing what I'm supposed to be doing, the other stuff that I need to be doing to get even better. And I got better. I got better for for probably almost 2 years, but then I got complacent. Thank you, Karen. You remember the name of the hospital, don't you? Yeah, the name of the hospital, Sylvia, is Mercy Hospital, Arkansas, Fort Smith, in Fort Smith, Arkansas. And that's my hospital. And I believe the first letter of his last name is letter M, I think. I think. I wish I could check it right now, but I think it's letter M. My partner has stage 4. It's from Reg. My partner has stage 4 gallbladder cancer. Whenever I watch your videos, I get a little hope that he can have as much time as you are having. Thank you for your updates. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. And I would suggest, those supplements that I suggest for you guys to research. Do it because it's really going to save your loved ones, or you, if you're the one that's a cancer patient, to suffer less. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that are going to be saying, "Oh, you guys are giving people false hopes. Oh, you're just, I hope people that are doing chemo is not going to stop doing chemo because of all the videos, misinformation, blah blah blah." No, I'm telling you guys the truth. Research. I'm not telling you to try it like instantly. Do your research. We have cancer. Cancer have different types of cancer. Even if me or you have both breast cancer, it could be different types. It could be yours might be HER positive, triple positive, triple negative. It's different types of cancer. You need to make sure that the supplement that you're taking is okay for you. Okay, so there's a chat. Okay. The supplement that Daniel, yes, I do. I do watch other people's cancer journey. It depends on my mood though, because if you guys if you a lot of you guys are commenting about how positive I am, and that I still could be able to laugh and make jokes, and uh, well, my personality is very positive. I choose what I watch. So I understand that everybody's struggling when you have cancer, but different people that have cancer, they we just like that, because we have different personality. We handle our disease differently. I choose what I watch. If the vlog is all about pain and the people there are crying, I choose not to skip, because me having the same thing, it's going to be very easy for me to go to that state of emotion. So I do, but I when I feel stronger, I do watch them, and I leave comments, you know. But I am not afraid at all, Daniel. Yeah, not afraid at all. That cancer, I'm going to tell you guys, that cancer did not make me cry so much. The only thing that makes me cry is whenever I think about leaving my kids early. And that's a different story. But cancer does not. The only time that cancer made me cry was when I got the confirmation from the doctor that I have stage 4 breast cancer. I cried that time. And that if you're going to scroll in my through my videos, the second time I cried about cancer was when that cancer went in my lungs and built up fluid in there, and that's a killer. I mean, that really, really made me so weak, and I was struggling so hard with that pleural effusion. I cried when I had that, during that time that they took like a liter of fluid out of there. Before they did, I was struggling so hard, I was crying. I thought it was the end for me. But after that, never cried because of cancer. I t- There's a short video that I made when I was very weak in the hospital. It was a joke, but man, if cancer can have a conversation, I would really talk to him. I'm gonna tell cancer, you know what, cancer, you're so stupid. You are very stupid. If I die, you die too. You know. So if you want to live longer, you better think twice in killing me. You know, you can stay there in my body, but don't do any more damage, so both of us can live. Right? Talk to your cancer. It is true. I mean, they said that you can. I'm so sorry you had pleural effusion. Are you a nurse, Leah? No, Karen, I'm not a nurse. I am not. Oh, Gloria, thank you. Thank you so much. That's a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, you guys are so supportive. Thank you. Um, yeah. That is something funny, but that's kind of that's how my dad was, you know. That's why I thought about that joke, because my dad, I remember him when I was younger, whenever he gets sick and he was coughing so hard. Yeah, whenever he was coughing so hard and everything, he would get mad at it because he was struggling. He said, "Oh, if I die, you die too. So go ahead, kill me." So I got it from him. Yep, that humor. But yeah, right now, my current status right now, that my hemoglobin is very low. When it comes to pain, oh yes, yes, Queen, I have learned a lot. I've, you know, when you're in this situation, you know, you are going to start thinking about your life's choices, things that you did wrong. I did a lot of stupid things, you know, before cancer. I was okay, but I'm still human, you know. I was not perfect. I did a lot of stupid stuff, but only the only good thing about you being a person doing stupid stuff, you turn around and realize that what you did was wrong, and start correcting them. And when you get sick, especially with terminal illness, I'm not sure about other people, but for a normal person, you should start thinking about how you're going to leave this earth, you know. You got to make a good you got to make sure that you're going to leave a good example for your kids and stop messing up, stop uh, doing stupid stuff, right? Thank you. Thank you, PHL Queen. But anyways, I'm all over the place. I kind of discuss stuff that, depends on what people are saying in the chat. And then I forget about what I was talking about earlier. But let me go ahead and go back to the live chat. Carrie Ann, hello. It's better late than never. About the gel, Miami Cancer Center. What gel? Tracy, what gel? A lot of people are actually saying something about fenbendazole in their comments. The dog dewormer, about this guy that was already on hospice and everything, and tried the fenbendazole. I'm actually checking on that one, but I'm making sure that it is something that I can try and not screw up even more whatever I already have. Like, I'm really checking on that. Well, you said before when you did herbal supplements and juicing, your doctor told you to keep doing what you're doing because it was working. Are you still doing that? Yes. When I got better, okay, so first diagnosis, I was in really bad shape, and the doctor told me 3 months, just 3 months or less, because I got COVID on top of it. So I was able to get up from that situation, doing the supplements, juicing, coffee enema, and the doctor told me, Whatever it is that you're doing, keep on doing that." I got better. My cancer became stable, and then I also changed my diet, you guys. I forgot to mention that. I changed my diet. So I removed all the sugar, starches, and processed food. I could not let go of the rice 100%. I'm Asian. I'm Asian. It's so hard. I've been eating rice ever since I got out of my mama's belly. So yeah, I did eat not eat raw vegetables, but I did juice them. Dr. Fagundes? Who's that, Tracy? So I did all those stuff. And then the reason why I'm in this situation right now is because I stopped them. So whoever, if you're a caregiver or you're a cancer patient, once you start doing all these stuff and then it starts working, you could never, ever, ever stop. I mean, you can have a cheat day, maybe after 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, every month, but you can't go back to your diet. That's what I did, guys. I went back to my old habits, and and it was slow. But when I went back to my country to have a vacation for 3 months, the whole 3 months I was not eating anything healthy. I was eating anything that's on the table that I think is good. I actually missed all those food and ate them all. Those food that's not good for me. So it was short period of time, 3 months, and I started feeling new. Oh, thank you, Baxu Plukoli. Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much. Okay, so Geraldine, please stop the coffee enemas. They are really bad for you. Big hugs. Okay. Well, right now the coffee enema I haven't been doing. It's because of I have uncomfortable feeling in my stomach, so I haven't been doing the coffee enema. But I did that like every other night before. But you know what? I'm not sure. There's a lot of people that are saying that it's not good for you, but it actually helped with my inflammation too. That coffee enema, and that's the reason why all the pains that I was feeling before was gone. Coffee enema was one of the stuff that I was doing. I'm not sure. Maybe you were right. I've read a lot of stuff about coffee enema, both good and bad. But in my experience, it did work with my pain. Right now, I haven't been doing it, at least not regularly. It does help with constipation, you know. All right, you can tell about back pain. Where did pain started, and did ever back pain went away? The My back pain was on my lower spine. Yeah, my lower spine. It's called L4. It started right there at the you can do the anatomy of the skeletal anatomy. It's called L4 and L5, just right there around that area. So the pain was gradual. Slowly it gotten bad, but most especially when I did the biopsy, that's when things went bad. And I've heard a lot of stories about cancer getting worse right after biopsy, and it's because what they do is poke it, and uh, the blood inside the mass gets released from that poking, from that biopsy, and it travels around your body. So that's the reason why it swells up really bad after biopsy. Where did pain started, and did ever back pain went away? The back pain went away after the vertebroplasty. It hasn't came back. I mean, the vertebroplasty happened like a year ago, and it's still good. I'm still not feeling anything there in that area. So far so good. That cement that they put in there is holding on. And I'm very grateful with that radiologist that set me up with that doctor that did the vertebroplasty, because that was a lot of pain. I think 80% of my pain that time came from that L4, from that backbone. So what else? Question? I saw a question. I will try. Oh, Danielle, I will try to keep eating healthy. It's so hard. It's hard. Yeah, I have uterine fibroids and I'm trying to get rid of those. The herbal supplements and juicing smoothies have been shrinking and eliminating them. Yes. And please make sure that you do have ginger in your juicing and smoothies, or smoothies. My ginger is my best friend. It really keeps my pain in in bay. What do you call that? In control, because ginger really is a very good anti-inflammatory. Yep. It's so hard to keep eating healthy, and that is very true. The only thing, I think most of the time, the thing that really motivates me in staying with a diet is because of the thinking that if I'm not going to stay with a diet, I'm going to die. And that's very true. You know, I'm not sure about your doctors, but most doctors, oncologists would tell you eat anything. Eat anything you want. Proteins, Brzezinski cancer cure cover up. Hope Night. Okay, so that's a very good thing. Thank you for bringing that up, the Brzezinski. I did inquire in Brzezinski. I inquired, and they sent me information, PDF files that I needed to read because it covers all the fees and everything. Man, Brzezinski, I believe in Dr. Brzezinski. I really believe that he found something that could cure most of the cancer. But since FDA vacuumed all his resources, now they're charging a lot, even if that's what I was saying in one of my comments before. Even if we sell our house and lot right now and everything in it, it's not going to cover everything that I need to get the treatment from Brzezinski. So if I'm going to go to Brzezinski for 6 months treatment, it could cost me $300,000. Our house does not even cost that much. So that's what I'm saying. And even if maybe I put my GoFundMe everywhere, like in the whole world, I'm not sure if I could be able to get that much money. But I do believe, I do believe that Dr. Brzezinski's way of curing the cancer is real. I do have GoFundMe Hope Night, but I actually had it started 2021. Did I start in 2021? And it took it actually took a year for me to get $600. So it's not really that easy if you don't know, a lot of people, it's really hard to collect that much fund. Oh, thank you. Yeah, please share my GoFundMe link if you guys could. I didn't read the other. Yeah, nobody has 300,000. Um, the people, there's a group for Dr. Brzezinski in Facebook that I joined, and I was asking people over there how they were able to afford it because of that fact. It's too much. They said that they did GoFundMe, and they went to a private sector and got like 5,000 to 10,000 from them. I don't know where to go. I don't know which private sector to go and ask for donation. I don't know those kind of stuff. Yeah. Thank you, Cheryl. So that's tough, and that's a lot of money. It's not for me. Let's be realistic. For a majority of people, Dr. Brzezinski's treatment is not some. It's not for everybody. Not for me, definitely. So I can. Can someone put a story about you in a local newspaper about the GoFundMe? Maybe that would help. Question that would. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I mean, what I'm doing right now probably is okay. That 300,000 really is very. Hi, Miss Lady, not skipping my comment. What's your comment? Let me go ahead and look at it. So sorry, Miss Lady. Did you put in a comment earlier? Have you tried tea? Crystal Alkaline Doula. I've tried teas. I actually drink tea throughout the day. Green tea and with Asiac. A friend of mine brewed a really strong Asiac tea for me. So whenever I make my tea, I just pour in some Asiac tea in it. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Who's it? Dr. David Brownstein book on iodine supplementation. I've heard about iodine supplementation many times in the comments. If every one of the subscribers donated one you would have at least 3,000, a dollar. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true, Daniel. But not everybody's in a position to donate. And I came from the Philippines, a third world country, and I see, and there's a lot of Filipinos that subscribed in this channel too, and it's the best thing that most of the people could do is to give support and everything. A dollar in the Philippines is a big money already. I mean, it's something that they could use in their family, so I understand fully. But yeah, that's a good thought though. More people are watching your videos, you will get the money up. If you need, can you not get someone when up if you need. Can you not get someone to represent you in the going? I really don't know how those works. I was even skeptical in starting that GoFundMe because I was embarrassed, to be honest with you guys. Before I before I started the GoFundMe, I had to sit down and talk to my husband if it's going to affect him, you know, if it's okay, how he feels about it, because I was kind of feel uncomfortable, you know. I I got used to depending on myself before cancer. We usually we usually just do, you know, take care of our business and everything. When something comes up, we save up or something like that. But it feels different. I know. Don't be embarrassed about your healing. I kind of just, you know, you gotta just swallow your pride because we definitely needed a help, since, you know, the disability is just a fraction of what you were making before. It's free and provided by the Almighty Father. Yes, Lupe. And that's so true. Thank you, Angela. Mimi, thank you. Please watch more of my videos and don't skip the ads. That's what my friend says. For me to make money on the videos, don't skip the ads. Yeah, yeah, I know. Ain't that cool? Before I was doing the live and I only had like 5 people in here. Now I have over 100. This is very cool. And I was actually talking to you guys. I was actually talking to people and answering questions. Okay, so no skipping. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Nick. Thank you very much. Lori. Sylvia says, can we send support directly so you won't have to share with YouTube? Um, what do you mean? I don't, what do you mean, Sylvia? Is it the YouTube video? Lori B, I have cancer too. That's why I'm so well read. Yeah, it sucks. Cancer sucks. But it's just cancer is what I'm always saying. It's just cancer. Let it not define you. Well, if you can still stand up, you are still eating and you're not bedbound and you're yeah, you could still put nutrition in your body. It's not yet too late. Mimi, no skipping. Thank you. I skip your comment, virtuous woman. Where is it? Oh, hello, my sister. I stumbled upon your channel and felt compelled to share your video on my Mr. Beast. Hey, thank you. I know Mr. Beast because I have teenagers. PewDiePie, amongst others, and I know you'll be blessed financially. Thank you, virtuous woman. Thank you. I hope that'll help too. Use her Cash App. Brenda. P.O. Box? I don't have P.O. Box. Brenda. Sorry. Cheryl M. I think she was to send check by P.O. Box. Oh. Yeah. I don't have a P.O. Box, unfortunately. This there were actually a few of you guys that sent me a private message in my Facebook that was asking for a P.O. box, but I don't have any. Probably my husband could make me one. I think. Do you have a cash? I do have a Cash App. Direct place people can financial. Yes, I do have a Cash App, and I usually put it in my description in my videos. Maybe you want to check that. Yes. Yes, lady girl. Maybe I'm gonna tell my husband. We're gonna check on that PO box thing because there's quite a few, maybe already like 30 people that already asked for a P.O. box. What else? Okay. Yeah. So P.O. box. That's one thing I'm gonna have to write it down because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget about it. But yeah, the supplement that I was taking before was a turkey tail. So I would always say turkey tail is one of the best. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Angela. Yes, I saw it. Wasn't sure if it was legit. What was it, Virtuous Woman? What's legit? I'm gonna have to drink. You know, this is actually cool. This live thing is actually cool because um I told you guys I was in the hospital for a month, and although I had visitors some days, you know, it's different when you're actually talking to people. It actually makes you feel good, makes you feel better. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll do that. Probably my husband could help me tomorrow. Thank you, Amalia and Lady Girl. Beauty by Yaya. Thank you. So, is everybody is everybody over here have like a health issue? Miss K2, I have stage 4 breast cancer too. YouTube suggests you, and I'm glad it did. I'm sending prayers to you. Thank you for sharing with us. Miss K to you. Thank you very much, and I would suggest for you to watch my other videos. Probably a good idea what to avoid for that cancer to spread more, and how to be a good girl when it comes to diet. Gloria, I buy my turkey tail through Vitamin Shop. Sometimes I have it delivered, sometimes I go to the store itself. Liza, I have okay. A friend that I met here in YouTube is sending me a message wanting to join. I don't know how to invite her. I don't have any health issues, but YouTube recommended you on my page this Monday. Yeah, you know what, guys? Whether you have brain tumor and Addison disease, but I'm good. Brenda, I'm so sorry, but stay the I'm good part. And we're going to have to do that by making sure that we're putting the right stuff in our body. Okay. I just have uterine fibroids to my knowledge, but it did get very serious because they were making me bleed more. Oh, and I became severely anemic, but had to get a blood transfusion. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hate that. I hate anemia right now. That's what I have right now. Kiki, thank you. I have rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis, checking for lung cancer now. I'm hoping you don't. I'm hoping you don't have that lung cancer, but if you do, it's not the end of the world, you know. Oh, something I'm going to tell you guys. 135 people watching right now. Here's what. This is very important. I'm going to tell you guys. Ready? When since I got diagnosed with a stage 4, they did not remove the tumor in my breast. So after the biopsy, it was huge. It was swelling very bad. And the turkey tail actually help the swelling to go down. When I got back, to the doctor, my hemoglobin was on a 9, and the the swelling in my breast had gone away. So, but since the tumor stayed in my body, do you know, guys, this is something weird because whenever I tell people about this, they're like thinking, how does that happen? So this is something that I'm going to share with you. My tumor over here reacts to the food I eat. It does. So I'm going to tell you, before I read anything about cancer is being fed by sugar, I really was not believing any of those because my oncologist told me, eat anything you want because you need food. Because you're going to be starting chemo, you need food. So hi, Sheik, Nisa. I'm hoping I pronounced it right. So the oncologist said, eat anything, protein, whatever your heart desires, eat them. But here's the thing. Every time I eat something sugary and starchy, this hurts. My tumor hurts. Every time I eat too much, every time I eat too much red meat, this hurts. And I'm going to tell you, between chicken and duck, I eat chicken. This does not have any reaction. But when I eat duck meat, this hurts. And duck meat is my favorite. So that was when the time that I watched something in YouTube about cancer being fed by sugar. Because man, whenever I love the salted caramel, I love the salted caramel. YouTube recommend you to me. You're unbelievable. Thank you, gratitude. So yeah, the chocolates, anything with a lot of sugar, this hurts. My tumor hurts. So guys, I'm gonna tell you, sugar, stay away from sugar. No matter how much you love sugar or anything, not even cheat. Sugar is bad, 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 bad for you if you have any inflammation in your body, not even just cancer. If you have rheumatoid arthritis, if you have cyst, polyp, anything, please don't eat sugar anymore. You don't need that. You don't need that in your body. I mean, for people that are loving sugar all the time. It's going to be hard at first, but if we are talking about your health, we're talking about how you can feel better. You don't want to get old, feeling all the pain, and and using cane all over the place. That's right, Daniel. So yeah, every time I eat that sugar, every time I eat food that you're not supposed to eat, my tumor tells me it actually hurts. So I'm always telling my husband, this food is not for me. Whenever I tell him that, he knows that my tumor was aching. Pamela, yes, I do. And that's the $sign LEA, and then my last name WYNN. And that's my Cash App. Yes, they grow in sugar. Oopsie. Ah, that's my thing over there. You saw the mess in the house. But anyways, yeah. What I think one of the reasons why my cancer got really, really bad in the Philippines. Yes, that's richest woman. That's my Cash App. The reason why my cancer got bad in the Philippines is because most of the food in the Philippines are sweet. There's a lot of delicacies over there, and there's a lot of even in our main dish we put sugar, brown sugar, and I love them all. I ate them all. So by the time that I went and see an oncologist over there just to have my port flushed. This port, I did mention to him about the new lumps that I was feeling on the side of my breast, and he told me, you gotta go home, girl. You got to go home now. We were going to spend the rest of the year 2022 in the Philippines, but then that got interrupted because of the 3 new lumps that grew on the side of my breast. 3. So, yeah. Thank you, Virtuous Woman. Thank you very much. Please view YouTube Fred Everett and YouTube Guy Tina for both men explaining what exactly how they cured their cancer through water fasting. They have conducted many interviews on YouTube. So here's about fasting. Here's about fasting. I can't do fasting right now. My hemoglobin is very low. I tried when I got back home from the hospital. I tried the fasting thing. It's something I could not do. I get really, really weak. I don't think I could be able to do. The video was actually asking for 11 to 21 days of fasting. I won't be able to make it 3 days, to be honest with you. I really do need to put nutrition in my body right now, because whenever I eat something with protein, I feel my energy coming back. So fasting is water fasting is not an option for me right now, unfortunately. Yeah, probably in the future. And my husband was like, where are you living? Which state? Nessa, I'm in Oklahoma. Yeah, I live in the right there in the boundary line of Oklahoma and Arkansas. My town is called Muldrow. It's a very small town. Drink green drinks. Yes, Mar. I've been doing that. And I also have, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something. I've been drinking juicing, and adding I'm adding this because I saw this from Chris Beat Cancer video. And this. Perfect food. Garden of Life. Super green formula. So I'm putting that in my drinks. Pomegranates. Yes, the pomegranates. I'm actually looking for a pretty good what do you call this? Brand of pomegranate. Without sugar, of course, artificial sugar or whatever. People are thinking that, sugar, yeah, sure. I'm not going to eat sugar, but maybe I can eat something with the no sugar brand on it. No, it's more dangerous in your body. Daniel, dandelion and mustard green and are rich in iron. Yes, actually a new friend of mine, and her name is Liza. She actually told me about the dandelion tea that I'm going to be starting to drink starting tomorrow. So the mustard greens, I have not really read about that, Daniel. So I'm going to find out where I could get that. Anything that could help me. Jacob Martin, soursop and ivermectin. I am drinking soursop tea right now. A friend of mine gave me a soursop tea as a gift, and I've been consuming it. Let's keep it real. Also, dandelion tea is good for liver detox. Yes, we'll be starting that dandelion tomorrow. Safeway. Ate Liza, are you online? Are you here? Please say hi if you are. I'm not sure. Thank you for sharing. Oh, you are online. Thank you, Ate Liza. Bitter greens. Oh, pomegranate, Cashapp, Texas. Cheryl, are you from Texas? But you're watching me. Oh, okay, that's good. But Okay. Get the bark of the soursop also. The leaves, boil a big pot, drink 3 times a day. I'm going to tell you, Jacob Martin, when I went to the Philippines with my kids, my parents, and I have 4 brothers. My brothers went and got me a lot of soursop leaves that they try to dry under the sun. They were getting that ready so I could bring those soursop leaves back here in the U.S. And I was so excited because it was it the soursop teas were actually making me feel good when I was there. But when we got back here, found out that it's got molded. So everything got, it just turned to waste. Mimi, bitter melon. Bitter melon. You mean the bitter gourd? Cece, do you do coffee enema in pill form? No, Cece. The traditional way of coffee enema is what they say it, what they call it. Still watching. I wish I had $1,000,000 for you, but I have a million prayers. Oh, Cheryl, thank you very much. Your support is more than enough. More than enough. Thank you so much. It's so fun to meet people here online that you don't even met before, and it's so fun. It's actually making my night. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm in San Antonio, Texas, Sissy. I went there in Texas before. I only drove from Oklahoma to Houston to get my passport renewed. And then I took my kids to Galveston. What is the effect? What? These chats goes away. What is the effect of asparagus? I read a study where someone ate it and it made a huge difference. I don't know. I've never tried it. Asparagus? I had breast cancer. I walk away from my doctor 8 years ago. I had breast cancer. I take milk, thistle, soursop, leaves and bark, B17, selenium, zinc, mushroom, turmeric, and 5 pieces of garlic. Okay, so I'm going to show you something here. You mentioned something about the B17. Somebody, a very good friend of mine, gave me this. B17, apricot power, amygdalin, 500 milligram. Is this what you're talking about, Jacob Martin? B17. I haven't really started this yet. Okay, Virtuous Woman, thank you. I think I got the notification. Thank you so much for that. You're awesome. Thank you. This is the only B17 that I have, but somebody told me to be careful taking this because it could be toxic. You have to take the B17 with zinc and selenium. Oh, not alone? I think this one is brand new. I haven't really started this. She just gave this to me while I was in the hospital in Tulsa. It's already open. Yeah, she gave me this, but then when I mentioned this to one of my friends that was also yeah, when I mentioned this to one of my friends that was also doing holistic stuff, he told me be careful because it could be toxic if you take it too much. How much did you take, Jacob Martin? One Brazil nut has all the selenium you need for one day. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. Nessa, you can contact me if you have Facebook. You guys, everybody, if you guys have Facebook, I'm on Facebook. My name there is as my first name LEA and my last name WYNN, and my profile picture is my family picture. So you'll see the minions over there, and the husband. Thank you, Liberty. I take it every day. It's good. Jacob Martin, do you take the 500 milligram? Gratitude. You have to dry the sour sop leaves if traveling with it. Wish I had $1,000,000 also. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, Daniel, my minions. These are my minions. I have 2 teenager with minions and 1 toddler minion. Yeah, 16, 12, and 4. So the 4 is the one that keeps on coming over here and giving me kisses. Yeah, 500 milligram 2 times a day for the first 6 weeks. After that, once a day. Don't stop. All right. Okay. All right. I think I can do that. I can do that. Yeah. When were you first diagnosed? November 2020. Okay, Jordan Sanders. I suffer fibroids and breast tumors. I'm sorry. Kind of scared it could be more, but told it isn't. Very frustrating. I do not want to get a biopsy in fear of something spreading. Not sure what to do. And I don't blame you. That's what I was saying earlier, biopsy. It could, it does have a risk of spreading the cancer cell, because they can't, once they pop it, the blood comes out of that thing and goes wherever. You could not even imagine. And that's what happened to me. Oh, well, you know what? I would say start with the researching about your condition, and start taking the supplements, and fixing your diet. Really, for the most people, the reason why we're in this mess is because of how we lived our lives. For me, the most I think one of the biggest reason of me having cancer was because of stress. I did not know how to handle stress at all. I had you might not see it on my face right now, but I had some issues with my anger. So when I get mad with my kids, I scream and stuff like that. But of course, I can't do it anymore right now. I need to really control my emotions. I can't get mad at very little things, but that's how I was before. We gotta make changes. That's the reason why we got sick. We gotta make some changes in how to handle our emotions, and we gotta make changes in the food that we put in our body. If you're not going to change those, nothing is also going to change with your health condition. And that's the sad part of it, right? Because you already got used to all those stuff, and then suddenly you have to change. Change is difficult. But if you would like to really feel better and be there with your family, well, heck, you know, do what you can. I mean, it's hard. That's what scares me, Kiki. Yeah, I mean, you gotta make changes. If you're sick, that means your body is telling you, hey, you've been violating me. You've been doing things to me that I don't like. So you gotta make changes, or else. So that's a sad truth about it. And once you make changes, you can't go back. Really, you can't, because I tried it. Once you make changes, keep it there. And you're going to have to really stay on it, because once you stop, that cancer is going to bug you again. Take 1 in the morning and 1 at night. Don't stop, but get the soursop bark. Don't stop. I know someone who had cancer. A doctor sent her home. She is still around 7 years. No, I will not stop. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm not stopping with whatever's gonna be working for me. Same with the person. Same with that person. I was sent home quite a few times and told me to go on hospice. Yeah, I was told to go on hospice like so many times I could not even count. How many times? It's like, as kind of like what I was saying before in my live video. It's like a normal conversation between me, my palliative care doctor, and my oncologist. It's kind of like, "Oh, why won't you just go to the hospice? I mean, you're wasting your time going to the hospital and stuff like that. Just go ahead and accept it and go on hospice." Yeah, hospice, my butt. I still can. I still can fight. Yeah. You are going to live, girl. You are strong in faith. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm doing my best. Doing my best. Lots of prayers. Lots of prayers. And the prayers, speaking about prayers, remaining positive and accepting what you have already. I don't really ask for a lot of miracles. In my prayers, guys, I ask God to give me a calm heart because it's what I need. A calm heart. Because if I don't have a calm heart and I always panic, I'm always scared, you tend to make bad decisions. But ask God to give you a calm heart, because when you have a calm heart, that's when you can sit down, think things over, and you do your research, and God is actually going to guide you on what's this. Yeah, yeah, Cheryl. God is going to guide you on what's the best thing to do for your condition. So calm heart. Always ask for that, because if you panic, if you always feel scared, that's going to hinder you in making right decisions for your health. So that's one what do you call this, suggestion I could give you guys for those who are, because there are people that don't believe in God. They're they're telling me that why why believe in God? That means your God gave you that sickness. No, God did not give you any sickness. Just like what I was talking to a new friend that I met here in YouTube, at Eliza, and we were talking earlier, and we kind of ran across that, that conversation about people saying, you know what, God gave you that trial because He knows you can do it. Personally, guys, personally, me, this is what I believe. God does not give sickness, because God is love. God, a loving father, a loving parent is not going to put you through trials, not going to put you through stuff like cancer to try your faith. No, maybe He allows it to happen, because allowing and giving you that sickness are two different things. Maybe He allows it, but He's not the one that gave me this disease. I refuse to believe that, because He's a loving God, and no loving God would give you something like this. It's the enemy that gave me this. Yeah, it's the enemy. I don't think our loving God would be over there. Oh, let me go ahead and put this cancer on you and see if you're going to still serve me. No, it's kind of like what happened to Job. It was Satan that told God, oh, he's just good to you and following you because you gave him everything. Let me go ahead and put trials on him, and see what happens. And he's going to what do you call that? To not choose you, kind of like that. And God allowed it to happen to prove something to Satan, but He did not give all that sickness, and He was not the one that killed Job's kids. It's Satan. So yeah, Kiki, thank you for agreeing with me. That's been always in my mind, because ever since I got sick, people would always say, "Oh, God gave you that trial because you can do it." Nuh-uh. Yes, that's right, Lisa. Yeah. So no, we're not going to blame God for any trials that we get in our lives, because He's not the one that's giving it to us. But He's there. He's just right there to kind of make that burden lighter. You know, he's not letting you put all the burdens on your shoulder all by yourself to carry. Yeah. Yes, peaceful lady. All right. Well, I I know, right? Sorry. I just had uh to get on that topic because that's whenever I hear somebody or whenever somebody says something like that, I I remain I just remain quiet because it's what they believe, you know. But this is kind of like my time of talking. So I'm going to share with you guys what this has, you know. Shadalik, I get it from God. He gives me calm heart. This. Thank you, Cheryl. Gratitude, thank you. Uh, Low glycemic fruits. Uh, I, did I miss any message? You're amazing, Cece. Thank you. God is going to guide you. He has been your child of God, and He will never leave you for your or forsake you. Yeah, and that's very true. He never did, even if I was a pain in the butt before. He keeps on forgiving this hard-headed girl. I gave my life to Christ in 2012, and my hasn't been the same. Yeah, you know, if you trust Him, I will remember to ask God for a calm heart. Thank you for that, Miss K2. Miss K2U. Yes, please be more. Is what I was saying in my previous message. You know, when you pray, anybody, you know, you can talk to God anytime, but when you pray, you be specific. You be specific with what you need. You be specific. Like I pray to God, if things gets worse and I'm gonna have to die, you know, I'm gonna lose my life, please, please guide my kids. Please guide my husband and help him with the grieving process, you know. Be specific. It's like you're talking to your best friend. I'm not afraid of death, Daniel. I'm not. I'm not afraid of death at all because of what I know about death. You know what? It really it varies from person to person. I know if I die, you know, I'm not gonna feel anything anymore. It's pain will be gone and everything. It's a whole long conversation to make, but I'm not afraid of death, not at all. That's the reason why maybe I have this kind of personality. I keep thinking about your 4-year-old. Yeah, yeah, and she's been, well, all three of them has been my strength. I'm gonna tell you a story. When I got out of the hospital, when I got out of the hospital, my little girl told me, "Mom, could you please not lose your breath?" I was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean not lose my breath?" You know, when somebody stops moving, they stop breathing, and then they don't do anything anymore. She said, "Can you please don't lose your breath?" Oh, I was like, "Yeah, I know, Cheryl." I was like, "Well, you know what? Mommy's doing her best. Mommy's doing her best to be here for you." But with my kids, guys, I tell them everything, even to my 4-year-old. And me and my husband did explain to her what death is, what happens when somebody dies, and you know, stuff like that, because we never know. I mean, even those people that don't have cancer, sometimes you go out there and, you know, and something happens to you, you can die anytime. But with my condition, you know, it's kind of like something around the corner if things does not go well. So we're ready for it, and we are telling the kids about the whole thing. We've been very honest with them. So I would suggest that if you have kids and you have terminal illness, to do the same thing. What's that, Cheryl? Lala Allen? Oh, let me see. Maybe it's something I missed in the chat. Excuse me. Research glycinate, magnesium, mother mineral. Will do, Mar. Thank you. Enjoy listening and teaching me about following a diet also. Yeah, number one to do. Oh, sweet. Okay, you're inspirational and courageous. Thank you, Lala. Do you journal? Journal, yes, I do. Daniel, I do journal. I do write letters for my kids too. Stuff that, special things happening currently. When it's something very special for me, I'm going to write a letter for them, for a specific child. Not a pain even. How about having God holler at the type interference that is making it hard to raise your babies? To you, little girl asked. She said, please, she needs you. Cool. Yep, she does. Been received by. Yes, Virtuous Woman, I did receive it. Thank you very, very much. Well, because I'm not sure if I'm going to go to another screen that because I can double check, but I can send you a message, I guess, after this video, because it will automatically get saved. My suggestion is to post a comment on the video, so I can give you a what do you call this, a confirmation that I received it. Thank you very much, which I am going to say bye for now. Because I'm going to help my girl, my 16-year-old. I promised her if she's going to cook me something, that I'm going to help her in the kitchen. And it's getting late. I need to get up, and she's been walking right there, right across the door, looking at me. She was like, "Mom, come help me." Can you tell us about the biopsy spreading, how it happened to you? It's not just the biopsy, Gloria. A surgeon opened me up because they thought it was mastitis. They thought that the mass that they were seeing in the ultrasound was mastitis. So when they did breast aspiration and was not able to get any pus out of it, he decided to open me up. And of course, there was no mastitis. It's just a mass, and blood just came pouring out, and it went all over me, all over my system. That cancer blood spread all over me. Jordan Sanders, yeah, it's hard to handle stress, but I can I do have some tricks about handling stress, so maybe that's something that we can have in a different video. We'll just request for something, and I'm going to put that in my list of things to discuss in a video. And for now, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. I'm gonna have to put something in my stomach. I'm very hungry, and my daughter made something, so I'm gonna have dinner, and we'll help her out, and we'll see you guys again next time. Thank you very much, all. Thank you so much, very, very, very much. I could not thank you guys enough. And you guys have a great evening or a great day. Love you guys. Bye-bye.